We've got half a bag of donuts sent in this picture. Soil grow, really? Oh yeah, here's the best one. Here's the best one. I'm gonna pull up this picture that you guys could tell me. You'll love this one. You'll love this one. This is in the terms of in the range of somebody who has a fan blowing in and a fan blowing out is the dumbest grower in the history of growers. If you buy two fans to blow in and to blow out, you are the dumbest grower, because how are you going to blow any air out if none comes in? You would just suck the tent down into one of those little black holes that Wile E. Coyote throws in front of the Roadrunner, right? So you're blowing air in and you're sucking air out, and you think that's for the win. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you the second silliest thing I think I can ever hear when it comes to growing. Half a bag of donuts, 500 watts T5. So he's got a 10 bulb. I've never seen that. So maybe he's got a 12 and two bulbs don't work, or he's got two 4s and an 8, or he's got an 8 and a 2. Two 4s and a 2, or an 8 and a 2. Or 6 and a, you know what I mean? A 6 and a 4. He could have a 6 and a 4. He could have 10 ones. No, he's got 500 watts, so you need 10 bulbs. 9 bulbs, because it's 54 watts. Okay. Soil grow indoors 500 watt veg T5 organic fertilizers, rainwater. You know what I mean? Jump off a cliff, out of here. Poof. Oh, the pots, look at the size of those pots. You know they're overwatered because there's no branches.
Those stems are very dark too. This is overwatered. I can tell that. Yeah, you can tell by it. It's overwatered. And then we got red solo cups in the pots. We got red solo cups, look like they're buried in those pots too. I see one red solo cup on the right hand corner.
What the fuck is that,
and
Chuck?
They're buried, or they're just cut. Are they cut?
Like cut in half down. They're like
there?
sliced and then at the edge.
And they just planted them in there?
Is that a secret?
Is this a guard for the roots? A root guard?
Oh, he took it. And to bury it like that, you'd have to cut out the bottom of the cup.
Why are we burying the cup?
How would you even do that?
What are we doing? Because that one on the top of the corner does look cut. And like
Yeah,
half,
they're
like
like
half a moon.
not even a half. It's like a third. It's like he cut them at. It's
that
like
one there, yeah.
it's like this one. They all look. They look like he sliced them like this. Like he took a cup and he sliced it like ginsu, like this. Like.
Are these labels? Labels? To label the plants?
See which, because you want to know which one dies first.
I don't know what's going on.
We only got the one picture.
I'm seeing root guards.
High speed.
I see root guards. What do we got going here? And there's
7 weeks from seed.
So that's still 4 weeks. Because I'm giving them what? 3 weeks for popping the seed and getting it going?
Give him 4.
I'll give them 4 weeks.
At 4 weeks, the seed would look better than this plant.
Exactly. What do we got going here, sir?
What do I tell you guys? What's the first question you want to ask? Where are the branches? Look. I'm going to tell you something. All right? Diagnosing cannabis is no different than diagnosing cars, computers, people. Diagnosing problems is no different in this industry than any other industry. There's one condition when it comes to diagnosing problems, and that is you have to know all the possible outcomes. See, if you don't know all the possible outcomes, you don't have the experience to diagnose the situation accurately. Listen, I was an EMTI on an ambulance after I was an EMTB for 2 years like that. Then I became an EMTP. I was on the ambulance doing the job. I stepped up to the next level, and the first day I was a P, I was not as good as I was a year later as an EMT paramedic. And so I was on the same rig doing the similar, not quite the same things, right? Because I wasn't allowed in the back on certain things, but I did all the skills helping my paramedic. But as you learn the interpretation of things, it becomes a big deal. And so that's what I do on the show. I interpret what we're seeing so you have an idea of the reality of the situation. Because all the videos that you're watching, I mean, just watch any facility. It's not one dude getting high. There's, 50 people working there because it's a lot of fucking work when you have that many plants. And so you use different systems on different scales. At a professional level, you might use different systems than in a small grow, than an apartment, than taking over a house. The equipment is irrelevant for the final product. Irrelevant. It's your job to put the right equipment in the right situation. Just like buying the right car. Why? And I'll tell you why. Because when you go to pick up your 2 kids from school on a motorcycle, and you go back for the second one, they want to know who's watching the first. And then Children's Services shows up at your house. Oh, don't pick up 2 kids on a motorcycle because they don't like that. Even if you have helmets for them. Okay. Bad decisions. You see my point? So I'm just saying the right equipment for the job. It's a hell of a thing. And the right attitude, if you're trying to rush through something, you know what I mean? If you're trying to do a 3-beer project in 1 beer and you rush through it, you're going to have parts left over.
A 3-beer. You got more pictures of this?
No, he just sent the one.
Who is it?
Some young guy.
On our show?
Don't ignore me. That was fun. Oh, whatever.
On our show?
Yes.
Send some more pictures, please. Explain yourself.
Explain yourself. Explain yourself.